You're standing in a room full of people. Conversations are happening everywhere. Laughter, ease, connection, and somehow, you feel invisible. Not because you're boring, not because you're difficult, but because something inside you keeps pulling you back every time you try to move forward. You wonder, why does this feel so hard for everyone else and so exhausting for me? Here's what psychology says. The answer isn't what most people think. By the end of this video, you'll understand the hidden psychological patterns behind this struggle and exactly what you can do to start changing them. Most people who struggle to make friends tell themselves the same story. I'm just not good with people. And the more they repeat that story, the more it becomes their identity. But research in behavioral psychology shows that social behavior is far more shaped by past experiences than by personality. Every rejection you've experienced, every friendship that faded without explanation, every conversation where you felt misunderstood, those experiences don't just disappear. They create invisible rules that your mind uses to protect you. Rules like, don't get too close, don't trust too fast, don't show too much. The struggle isn't a personality flaw. It's a protection system that's working overtime. Psychologists call this the social safety pattern. When you've been hurt socially, rejected, excluded, ignored, your mind learns to treat connection as a threat instead of a reward. So you begin to avoid the very thing you need most. Not because you don't want friends, but because part of your brain believes that getting close means getting hurt. Understanding this pattern is the first step to breaking it. Let's look at the 5 reasons it shows up. Reason 1. Fear of rejection before it happens. Research in social psychology shows that people who've experienced repeated rejection often develop what's called rejection sensitivity, a tendency to expect and anticipate rejection even before it occurs. You might interpret a delayed reply as disinterest, a quiet moment as disapproval. The practical shift. Instead of reading into behavior, get curious. Ask yourself, do I have actual evidence this person dislikes me, or am I filling in the blanks with fear? Reason 2. Overthinking as a social shield. Studies in cognitive psychology reveal that social overthinking, replaying conversations, scripting responses, analyzing every word, is often the mind's way of trying to feel in control of unpredictable situations. The problem is that overthinking slows you down in the exact moments that need spontaneity. The practical shift. Allow yourself to respond before your internal editor arrives. Authenticity is more magnetic than perfection. Reason 3. The impression trap psychology shows that people who struggle socially often focus intensely on how they're being perceived instead of genuinely engaging with the person in front of them. This creates a strange paradox. The harder you try to be liked, the more disconnected the interaction feels. The practical shift. Replace how do I seem with what is this person actually saying. Real listening is the foundation of real connection. Reason 4. Difficulty with vulnerability. Attachment theory research, most notably the work of Brené Brown, suggests that meaningful connection requires emotional exposure. But people with a history of social pain often armor themselves against that exposure. They keep conversations surface level. They share only what feels safe. The practical shift. Start with small disclosures. Share a genuine opinion. Admit something small you're uncertain about. Vulnerability doesn't require depth immediately. It just requires honesty. Reason 5. Negative core beliefs about belonging. Studies in personality psychology consistently show that people who struggle with friendships often carry a deep, quiet belief that they are somehow less interesting, less worthy, or harder to love than others. These beliefs were usually formed early, through family dynamics, school experiences, or early rejection. And once formed, they quietly filter every social interaction through the lens of, I probably don't fit here. The practical shift. Notice when that belief is running. Name it. Then ask, is this a fact, or is this a story I learned a long time ago? Here's what psychology makes clear. The ability to build meaningful friendships is not a fixed talent you either have or you don't. It is a skill, shaped by your experiences, your patterns, and your self-awareness. And like every skill, it can be developed. The first step isn't finding the right people. It's understanding the patterns that have been quietly running in the background. Because when you understand yourself, you stop being your own obstacle. If understanding people, building emotional intelligence, and mastering yourself through psychology matters to you, subscribe to Oria Pixel